Hello teachers, this video is to learn about Nearpod, specifically how to personalize your lesson settings, how to search for a lesson, and how to launch it. So let's talk about what is Nearpod. Nearpod is considered an interactive slideshow tool. It engages students and it promotes collaboration. And now as a Nearpod district user, you have access to the Nearpod library. This is the way to personalize your settings. You're gonna click on your picture or under your name. You are going to click on lesson settings, and these are the ones that they recommend that you turn on, which will be enable immersive reader, enable student notes, show quiz results, and allow students to resubmit answers. You could always turn these off by toggling the button. To search for lessons, there's three ways. The first one, you can click on the search bar to the left hand side. Here you're able to click on lesson or video. You could filter by standards, subject, and grades. You could also search for a lesson using the search bar by typing in your topic. And you could also filter by featured lessons. These are the steps of how to launch a live lesson. And I also included the steps on how to conduct a student-paced lesson. So let me go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you how to do all this. First, you're going to go to Nearpod. Just click on the top. Let me go ahead and log out so you could see the process. It's going to take you to this website. You're going to click login. Here you're going to click login with Google. And then you're going to probably select your account. Once you select your district account, this will launch. Let's go ahead and customize our settings. You're going to click on your picture. Maybe it's your initials if you don't have an image. Click here. And then you're going to click on lesson settings. You only have to customize your settings one time. Here, you can enable students' names to autofill. So if you don't want kids to type in their name and they will just take it from their Gmail, go ahead and click this on. They have immersive reader, which basically is it will let students, it will read it to the students, and they have some dictionary options, and it also reads it in different languages. So if you want to turn this on, it's here. You could also enable student notes. This is up to you, on or off. And if you want to show the results of a multiple quiz questions, you go here. You also have the option to allow students to resubmit answers. It's up to you. It depends on the purpose of your lesson objective. And if you want the board to be interactive or collaborative, so that means if I add like a post-it to the board, then all the other students will be able to see it. You click on. If not, they'll just see like a blank one. So let me go ahead and give you an example. So maybe I want students to add an animal to the bulletin board, which is called the collaborative board. If I give this on, students will be able to see what their peers have added to that board. If it's off, they'll just see their response. So this is up to you. I require students' responses and prevent skipping. So if you don't want students to skip ahead, then you go ahead and turn this on. Okay. So here is where to go ahead and change your settings. Once you have managed your settings, you only have to do this one time. To go back to the library, just click on Nearpod on the top. So let's go ahead and search for lesson. You have a couple of options. You can go ahead and search by topic. So if you know your topic, you can just type it in. And it will go ahead and look for the in your library for any of the topics. But you also have the Nearpod library. So if you click on the Nearpod library, I could go ahead and add turtle, which is my topic. Go ahead and spell it correctly. And here I have all of the lessons that are available to me. This is because the district has purchased the library. So you have access to a lot of content. You're able to edit any of these lessons, and we'll go over editing next time. Okay. So this is one option. The second option, let's go back to the Nearpod library. I'm gonna click on Nearpod library here, and I could go under featured. This is new content that is either by new partnerships like with or there's current events. So things that are happening, whether it's hot topics, well, they'll be here. Anything that's coming up, this is January, so to talk about goal settings. They're talking about Martin Luther King Jr. Here is under featured. The third way to search is to go ahead and I'm going to click Nearpod, click Nearpod library, and here on this side is your menu. So I could click lessons, I could select the standard, so I could click California standards. I could select my topic, and I could even select my grade. From here, it will even let me select the strand. So if you have a very specific standard that you are trying to have your students practice, you could click on it and it will show you the lesson. So this is the third way to search for a lesson. Once you have selected the lesson, you're going to click on the lesson, and it's going to give you a couple of options after you have added it to your library. First, you have to add it to your library for you to be able to launch it. You can preview it here. Let me go ahead and click add to my library. Here I'm able to show in my library. When I hover over my lesson in my library, I'm able to click live or student pace. So here are my two options. Live participation will be asynchronous, and the teacher has control of what the students are seeing. Student pace, the students are able to control what slide they're on. But remember, we added preventing skipping, so that if there's a video, they have to watch the whole thing. To click live participation, it's going to be very much like Pear Deck. That's going to give you the link. I could grab the link a couple of ways. I could click on the link and open it in Go Guardian, or I could post it on Google Classroom. So there are a couple of options. I wouldn't have the students join with the code because you could just give them a direct link, and the links are here. Oh, let me go back. That gave me. Okay, let me go back. Here it is. So let me go back. What is it? Okay. All right, go all the way back. Okay. I clicked on my header here, and it went over. So like right here, see, this is what I wanted to show you. So if you hover over the card here, it will give you the options. So we already looked at live participation. They also have student pace. So let's go ahead and click student pace. For student pace, it's the same idea. You could either add it to Google Classroom, or you could add the link. And it gives you 29 days for students to complete the lesson. So so this is the way you will do this. If you want to see student progress, you can click on this here and it will show you that. But basically this video was on how to personalize your settings, how to search for a lesson, and how to launch the lesson. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Thank you.